What's up, everybody? This whole episode today, this whole video is going to be pretty much dealing with feet, particularly Plantar Fasciitis, which is something that I have dealt with for quite some time now. When I was younger and used to play sports, it was always kind of something that would inhibit me wanting to play the sports, just because the pain can get so excruciating with it, and I didn't really know how to deal with it back then, and I feel like since that time, there's definitely been a lot more research and information available, on the internet and whatnot, directed at dealing with this pain and preventing it. So I kind of wanted to go over some of the things that I've been doing, some of the steps that I've been taking, no pun intended, to deal with this foot pain. I've been using Brooks Cascadias. I had a pair of the 14s. I think I got them 2 years ago. And those shoes have worked out great. Like, I've absolutely loved those shoes. Had no problems with them. And at the time, I wasn't really doing any super long distance hiking, backpacking, stuff like that. So this last year, I've really been trying to dial in what shoe am I going to use for my hike this summer, when I'm doing the Washington portion of the PCT. And I see a lot of stuff online about ultras, and I'm not saying that they're not a good shoe. They definitely make a quality product, but for some people, it's just not the right fit. And for me, that was the case. I had gotten a pair of the Lone Peak 5s, tried them out, no luck. They don't fit my feet very properly. I have extremely narrow feet with an extremely high arch. So I had returned those, and then I got a pair of the Superiors, and pretty much the first day that I took the Superiors out, I started feeling that plantar fasciitis pain started coming back. So I ended up, I returned those shoes, and I ended up going with a pair of the Cascadia 15s. And I sized up, a half size, just for when I'm doing the longer treks and everything. And these shoes are extremely comfortable. They fit my feet extremely well. They're kind of flashy looking. I like that. And I've been super pleased with them. And over the past 2 months or so, while I've been starting to really try and get out there and hike multiple times a week, and then doing a backpacking trip every weekend, I've noticed that I've got this plantar fasciitis pain is starting to come back, and I'm starting to deal with it kind of when I'm at work and then out hiking on the weekends. And so I've really been trying to take every step that I can to deal with it. So one of the steps that I've been doing is I'm doing a lot of different stretches, and this is going to be before I hike, during my hike, and after I hike, and then just kind of make it like a daily thing as well. And then another thing that I've been kind of implementing is using a cork ball to roll out the bottoms of my feet. And I've noticed that I actually get a lot of pain and discomfort up in my shins too. I don't know if that shin splint's starting. So I've really been trying to stay on top of that so that it doesn't progress to something worse. And then pretty much the purpose of this video is going to be me out trying these that I just got. These are the Superfeet green inserts, and these are specifically made for people with very high arches. So I've already put them in the shoe. I've actually been kind of wearing them around the house, and I can instantly feel some type of relief from that discomfort that I've been having in my foot. So I'm extremely excited to get these out. I'm just gonna go and do a short little out and back trail out in the canyon. I think it's 16 miles out and 16 miles back. So I'll pretty much go out this afternoon, camp, and then make my way back tomorrow and really kind of give these puppies a test. So I need to finish getting everything packed up and eat, and then we will be outside. So thank you.
much the whole point of this video is for me to go over these new inserts. And so today I did about 16 miles. And these things, I had absolutely zero pain from the plantar fasciitis today after 16 miles. Which typically on the first day, you know, it's not really too much of an issue for me. So the real test is going to be tomorrow. But these things are comfortable, and I've been having some issues with this tendon up here in the front of my leg too, and there was no pain today. So I'm super pleased with these. I think they pair really nicely with the Brooks. Yeah, tomorrow will be the true test to see if these things are really going to help that pain. As for the rest of the evening here, I'm going to go through and do some cork ball work on my feet. So I'm going to pretty much roll the ball from the heel out to the toe on pretty much every tendon that's down there. That's what I've been trying to do nightly. And then I will also kind of roll out the sides of my my shins. I've been kind of having some shin splint stuff go on, again though today I haven't experienced any of that. And then I got like a small stretching routine. I'll probably go over that at some point on this video. And then first priority though is dinner. I am absolutely starving, so first priority is dinner, and then all the other stuff will follow. So I took a little too long eating my food, so I'm actually not gonna film the stretches and the stuff tonight. I'll go ahead and just kind of go over that in the morning once I wake up. Morning. The weather is crazy. It's going to be a super hot day today. Definitely going to be bringing a lot of water with me as I hike back. Like I told you last night though, I'm going to go over just kind of my daily stretch warm-up routine. Got dark a little too quick to film it last night, so I figure I'll go over with that with you guys right now. So I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with a guy that goes by the name Chase Mountains. That's who I've got a lot of my stretches from. I think he's a really smart individual and has a lot of useful information in the world of sports medicine. And I've found a lot of the stretches to be super beneficial and kind of the little warm-up stuff. And most of my warm-up stuff is just like centered around my feet. Not too concerned about this part of my body. So I will usually start out doing just kind of like a warm-up, which I will do heel raises. So I will keep my feet straight in front of me, and I will do 10. 9, 10, and then I will set my feet out, do 10. And then point my toes in and do 10. After that, I do some just hops with just the one foot. So I'll just do 10 on each foot. And then after that, it's just the stretches that I've been doing. So another couple useful stretches that I've gotten from Chase is first is going to be the one to stretch the plantars. So you will roll your toes underneath of you and then kind of sit back on the heels. And a lot of times I just kind of do this stuff while I'm cooking food. That was a suggestion by him, a really good one. And so I'll just kind of bounce around from this position. And then the other position is going to be have the feet straight out behind you. And that one can get a little sore sometimes, but another good one just to sit in. I do kind of have like a short little like yoga routine that I've kind of implemented these two stretches into. I'm not going to get into that though on this video. But yeah, the warm-up stuff, you know, I'll try not to overdo it. I'll maybe just do like 3 rounds of each one, and then just kind of sit in this stretching position every morning. And then I'll combine that with, you know, using the cork ball to kind of roll out the bottoms of my feet. And I do bring a little 5 milliliter thing of some essential oil that's got some like peppermint and some black pepper oil. Just some kind of like anti-inflammatory cooling stuff, just in case I need it. My feet actually feel great this morning, so I'm not even going to worry about putting any type of essential oils on them. Yeah, other than that, I need to get my stuff all packed up and get hiking. I don't think I'm going to film that much hiking today. I'm going to try and really make it back and try and like push myself super hard today. Just to kind of see how these new inserts are going to work out. So I'll take a little bit of footage, but yeah, I'll give you guys a detailed report at the end of how the feet are feeling. So. That Vista Trail just annihilates me. There's at like 2,000 feet of elevation gain and just a little bit over 2 miles. I'm gonna take a short little break up here at the top of that Vista Trail and make some lunch. Now I don't have to stop later. So I'm back home now, all cleaned up. I decided to run the last 5 miles of that trail today, so there was no footage during that. But all in all, I am extremely pleased with the green Superfeet inserts. Again today, I had absolutely no pain from the plantar fasciitis, and I also had none of the like shin splint or anything with the tendon on the top of my left foot. All that pain was pretty much non-existent. So I'm extremely pleased with that product. It's definitely worth the money, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody who's thinking about getting them. That's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.